Hello, my dear friends. It's Anik Jerva from the Fantastic Family. I am just coming to do another video about perception. And that it is critical to check your perception when you're running your business. Because in life, things are going to go bad. They're not going to go your way. They're going to go good. It's going to be great. You're going to be raking in the dough. And then sometimes it's just going to be, or something's going to happen in your life. You're going to get distracted. You're not going to be able to work your business. And then all of a sudden, that momentum that you had is now here. And now you're just like, oh man, am I really meant to be doing this? Should I really be doing this business? Should I be really working this hard? But if we would have kept momentum, it would be easier because you got the momentum. Once you got the momentum and you just started this business and you're excited and things are so exciting and people are ordering and people are booking parties and doing all the things, it's easy to be excited. It's easy to sell when you're excited. It's easy to have great positive perception when things are great. But we can't keep up the momentum. Has anyone ever done this? No. Eventually, this happens. It's just how it works. It's probably a law, a universal law that things go like this. And I watched a video, and it's proven that when an alley goes up and down, it's faster than an alley just going straight across. So in the same distance, an alley going across and an alley going like this, when the ball goes up and down, you go faster and further than the ball that just goes straight. Therefore, when things go like this in your life, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. This is how we grow, and this is how we could expand. And sometimes when you're going like this, you meet different people, you decide to try new things, you decide to do something different for yourself, you decide to do something different with your family, you shake things up, you move things around. It's good. More opportunities for new networks, new customers, also new subjects to talk about with your team. You could be relatable, you got to be relatable. Because if your life is just so fantastic all the time, people are going to be like, oh man, I can't relate to you because my life's not like that. In reality, we all go through ups and downs all the time, but your perception is everything. And now that we're going like this, here's the thing. In Scentsy, I feel like 2020 and 2021 was just a bonus 2 years. When I look at my numbers personally, and I've talked to other people, my numbers today are higher than they were in 2019. Therefore, I have decided that I am only viewing my business that I'm in a growth stage. I am in a growth stage right now. Also, this is the type of industry you want to be part of during a an economy collapse, in a depression, because people are still going to spend money, guys. People are still going to spend money. People still want their house to feel comfortable. And we have the best products for that. Everyone's investing in their home. And our products aren't expensive, and they bring great value, and they have great quality. This is the type of industry you want to be part of when the market's going down. Because when the market is going down, that's when people need to make extra money. That's when people are going to want to book parties. When the market is going down, people are not going to want to pay for their Scentsy. So you're like, hey girl, find 3 other people to buy this package. Find 3 or 4 people to buy a 6-pack. Your 6-pack's free. I think in Canada, 5 people, I tell them, find 5 people to buy a 6-pack, yours is free. And that's not even a minimum qualification, but when it comes to commissions, discount, all of that stuff, they can actually get it for free. Or maybe it is actually, Anik. Anyway, there's all these things that you can do. It forces you to think outside the box, doing different things. It's a great thing, guys. There's always silver linings happening in the world, always in your life, even when the bad things happen. There's a silver lining around the corner, and it's up to you to look for it. It's up to you to see that perception. We are in such a great time in our business. You can spend your time complaining about Scentsy, complaining about society, complaining about people, complaining about politics, complaining about government, complaining about your relationships, complaining. Like, I don't know if you're in that environment, how you're going to attract success. How is that even possible? Right? But the people who are very successful today have a positive outlook, have shifted their perspective in a positive way. And they're like, you know what? Obviously, times are going to get tough. Things aren't always going to be great. I'm going to quit because things are tough? No. We don't quit on bad days. If you're going to quit, don't ever quit on a bad day. Don't ever quit, listen, on a bad day. Because I know women, I'm a woman, and when things go bad, I just want to blow everything up and just like go in my little cocoon. I don't really do that anymore because I've changed my perspective. I choose to love my business. I choose to love my customers. I choose to give more than I take. I choose to be positive. I choose to focus on the love. I choose to focus on my business that we're going up. We're going up. We're going up. Great things are happening. I choose to see that so many people are going to quit, guys. So many people are going to quit. And there's going to be so many customers that need new consultants. The quitters are going to quit. You, my dear, are not a quitter. You're not a quitter. We are not running a sprint here. It's a marathon. It's a long-term thing. Do you know how many directors, star directors, superstar directors thought that it was greener on the other side and they gave up their business and they regret it? I know many, many people. Don't be one of them. Don't be one of them. If you've created some momentum, if you have some clientele, use what you got. Appreciate them. Love them. Okay? And it's gonna grow. Ask them for help. Ask your surrounding for help. We might have to get back onto the streets and start putting flyers up. We might have to go old school. But you know what? That's probably what we need to do. We need to get out there and meet more people. We got to connect. We are in a business of connection. There's always a silver lining. And it's up to you to change your perspective. Because if you think your business sucks, you're right. It sucks. You probably should quit. You know? Did that piss you off? That I told you should quit? Good. It should piss you off. How dare someone tell you to quit your business? Use that anger. Use that fuel. Use that, that's what I've done. I've used it to use it for good. And I've realized that if you focus on the negative, only negative things happen. You're not going to attract people. So I have decided that I am going to change my perspective on this whole thing called life. Because guys, things are different now. Things are different. And all I know is that they're different and they may seem not that good, but I know it's all for the good. And that's a core value. That's a core belief. That's a core belief that I have, that it's all going to be for the good. And that's my perspective. That everything that's happening is all for the good. It's all bringing us somewhere really fantastic. And I know 2 years ago when people quit before that big, thing happened and all our businesses exploded, well, they regret it. Well, we don't know when that is coming around the corner. You don't know that someone that is struggling right now is going to join your business and she is going to be the biggest rock star in your life because she has so much drive or he has so much drive. And they're just going to be that rock star you've been waiting for. You don't know. So we need to be careful about our perspective. You need to stop complaining about Scentsy. Scentsy is the best company in the world, hands down. Hands down. Of course, there's things they can do better. There's things that you could do better. You can be better. Okay? And is there people like bickering in your face in your ear constantly every single day telling you how you can be better? Because I find as a Scentsy community, that's what we're doing to Scentsy all the time. And we forget to be appreciative of them. And we forget to send them some love. So, you know what? I think I'm going to send them some love today. And I think you should too. Because we need them. And they're the best. And if we give love, we get love. It's just how it works. It's a law. It's the law of positivity. It's the law of love. The more love you give out, the more you get back. If you're feeling down in the dumps, go give love. You're going to inspire people. You're going to feel good about yourself. I want you to envision your business as a loving experience. You're growing as an individual. You're growing as a human. It's beautiful. Maybe it's not supposed to work out right now. Maybe you're supposed to be struggling right now so that you could change your attitude, so that you could change your perspective, so that you could change the way you're running your business and do it in a different way, so that it could bring you on a different path to success. Who knows? But one thing I know is that I just need to accept what's happening in front of me. I am just accepting everything these days. I call it the flow. I'm in my river of life, okay? I just see this river of life, and the river has a stream, and I'm in my floaty in the middle of the river, and I'm floating around. And in the past, while the floating around was way too slow for me, so I would get off my floaty because I saw a shortcut, and I went in the bush, and I saw the shortcut, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go through the shortcut, and now all of a sudden, I'm in the middle of the swamp. And the trees and the branches are scratching me, and I'm stuck in the swamp. And I'm like, oh man, this is not a shortcut. And I'm complaining, and I'm cold, and it's dark, and I'm scared. And then in the distance, I see my little floaty floating around. And I see a beam of light. And I'm like, oh man, I could be sitting on my floaty right now. But no, Nick, you want to be in control of your own life. And this is where it brought you. Like, just accept what's happening in front of you. Go with the flow. Love what you got. It's that simple. We need to simplify everything. So then once I got out of the swamp, which I've done a million times, I got through the swamp because I'm like, okay, well, I see this little shortcut. I'm going to get off my floaty and go. No, it never works. Shortcuts never work. So now I'm in my floaty, but I see rapids ahead. And I'm scared, but I'm on my floaty. I'm on my river of life. I'm going with the flow. I'm like, okay, flow, if this is where you want me to go, let's do this. And here's the thing. You never drown. When you're on your river, when you're on your floaty, you will never drown. The only way you're going to drown is if you drown yourself. Now I'm in the middle of the rapids, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm scared. I'm getting wet. It's cold. But I built stamina. I'm resilient. It was courageous of me. I could have just stopped, gone on the side, and waited and not go through the rapids. But I'm like, okay, if this is where the flow wants to bring me, let's go. Let's do this. This is how you learn. Sometimes people will view it as a sailboat. I'm in my sailboat. I'm going through some really big storm. Well, I'm learning how to navigate my sail. It's all to better me. Things aren't happening to you. They're happening for you. So the same thing's happening in your business. Are you going to be that person that when things are going wrong, you're just going to quit? You quitter? Well, that's you, man, but not me. Not this freaking girl. And not my team. My team, they're a bunch of rock stars. We don't just quit when things are bad. We stick it out. We change our attitude. We learn. We grow from it. And I think this is a message that the whole Scentsy community needs. We need to suck it up, buttercup. Love ourselves a little bit more. Hey, a little bit more, probably a lot more. Change our perspective. It's not Scentsy's fault that your business is shitting the bed right now. It's not Scentsy's fault that you're not getting customers. It's not Scentsy's fault that you're not getting recruits. The economy could have an influence here. Everything could have an influence, but it's very interesting to me that some people aren't seeing a dip. Some people are still super positive and are still recruiting 2 people a month, 3 people a month, are still keeping their sales at 2,000 a month. Probably because they set themselves up before. They kept up the momentum. They stayed positive. Okay? My recruiting is down. I'll be honest. My recruiting is down. It's not been my focus. And because it's not been my focus, it's not growing. So I need to change my perspective. I need to change my focus. And we're going to do a video on focus. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? I'm on a roll, guys. But all I know is that I choose to view my business as an opportunity for me to be better. I choose to change my perspective and think, you know what? This is great because we're going to attract a different clientele. We're going to attract another party method because people aren't going to be able to afford and they will want to get their products for free. When everyone's just rolling in the dough, people aren't really interested in starting their own business. Not as much as when people are broke. So I choose to look at everything that's going on, that it's going to benefit me and it's going to benefit my business and it's going to benefit my family. That's how I choose to view everything. So it's up to you how you perceive your business. And when I ask you, like, what kind of feeling does your business give you? And if you say, meh, or stressed out, well, that's what you're attracting, dude. If I think about my business, I am so freaking blessed. I am so blessed to have this freedom, to have this money coming in, to be able to do whatever I want because of this business. And I will never forget what this business has done for me. I will never forget. I'm not the type of person that a business has done so great, for 6 years, and then all of a sudden, let's pretend the business shits the bed and they suck, and I'm just going to hate them now. No. I'm going to remember where I was. I'm going to remember what you did for me. I'm not, those friends you did everything for, and then all of a sudden they have like a bad year or bad 6 months or bad 4 months, and then you're like, yeah, I don't want to be that person's friend. It's like, yeah, you forgot everything else that they've done for you? That's a shame. That just shows what kind of person you are. I'm not that type of person. I will never forget how people have made me feel. Never. And when people or companies are struggling, they will struggle. Bad things, negativity, there'll be a disconnect. And they don't need more disconnect. They don't need more hate. They need more love. They need more acceptance. We need to change our perspective. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to share it. I love you all so much. And I am so grateful to be part of this community. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity to inspire people because it's inspiring me and it's filling my heart with so much love. And it feels really good, guys. So give more than you take. Keep it simple and be your authentic self. All right? Love you guys. Bye.